At ASU, when I was finishing my undergraduate, the only graduate program they had at the moment was the emergency management and homeland security together in one piece. So I figured, okay, well, that's the only degree program or graduate degree program I can take that has homeland security in it. So I decided to kind of jump into that program. And I was introduced to the world of emergency management. I really hadn't heard a lot about it before then. In the education piece, obviously you get some of the base level knowledge, the introduction to some of the incident command, but not really the full scope of what the emergency management is. So what interested me more was that a lot of my instructors were in the emergency management field. My internship at DEMA really introduced me to EM world, the job portion of it, not necessarily the academic piece. So I got my hands-on experience there, and I just felt comfortable. I felt like I fit in. I felt like I was making a difference, not only being the boots on the ground like law enforcement, first responder, but actually making a difference on the back end, and putting all the pieces together and helping out and supporting all these city and county emergency management folks. So that's kind of where it just felt right. I guess it's hard to explain, but when you get that, when you have that passion and you fit into a career, and it just kind of feels right. Tons of things that I learned at DEMA have translated to where I'm at now. Just learning the basics of incident command and how the structure of the emergency operations center works, how to run planning meetings within the emergency when you're doing an exercise or when you're in a drill or in a real world event. So things like that I learned there. How to do an incident action plan. That's something that I did for years at DEMA that now I can teach folks here how to do it, or I can do it and show folks what to do. So it makes it a lot easier from when we're doing these long-term exercises or these projected exercises for days on end. They understand that. So a lot of the experience that I got at DEMA with training, with exercising, with response from all areas have translated perfectly here, because I can now teach these folks. I'm that subject matter expert as opposed to having 60 colleagues that know what they're doing. It's basically me teaching all of these folks here what I learned back at DEMA, which is pretty much most of everything I know. So if you're coming into an internship at DEMA, if you're in training, reach out to response, reach out to operations, reach out to recovery, and really try to get your hands in as much things as you can, because although you're in one area, that doesn't mean you have to stay there. You know, you really want to become a comprehensive emergency manager, and by taking on these additional tasks, like, you can't teach the passion, but you can teach the job. So as long as you have the passion and the will to learn that kind of stuff, the rest will come pretty easy to you.